Today's read is going to be a new read. I've been asked to do a read on Dylan Rounds, 19 years old, from, I believe, somewhere near Idaho Falls. Now, all I know is that apparently he was 19 years old and a farmer, and he went missing. So I'm going to ask, if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I go live and when I do updated reads. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and share this out where you can. So I'm going to do a read with the Ancestor deck. You know, for those of you who are returning viewers, you know that my Ancestor deck is the most accurate deck that I have because it's based off of my own ancestors. So, with that being said, we're going to get into this. I will let you know along the way how this works for those of you who have not seen an Ancestor read before. So, follow along. Okay, so I'm going to ask my ancestors to please connect with Dylan Rounds, 19 years old, from Idaho, who has gone missing. It's got Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael to please assist with giving us the information that we need to find Dylan Rounds and to find out what happened to Dylan. Ask my ancestors to please connect with Dylan Rounds for the situation regarding his disappearance. Ask my ancestors connect with Dylan Rounds. Okay, so for those who don't know, when I do a read and I have cards that pop out like this, I keep them and we see them at the end because I believe it's the person, whoever we are reading, that has something to add that they do not think will come out in the read. As for the situation, please, regarding Dylan Rounds. Give us a situation, please, regarding Dylan Rounds. Regarding Dylan Rounds. Okay, so here we go. Don't forget, we will read these at the end. So this is a situation. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we need to look into deeper. And this is in the secret position. Now, when we get all the cards out, we are going to go in for clarification on all the cards afterwards. But right now, I'm going to tell you what I am seeing. There was some kind of neglect. Okay, this is in the main part of the situation. This could mean a lot of things. I will be able to figure this all out once we have all the cards out. With what we got to look into deeper, there was some kind of abuse that happened. Now, in the secret position, we've got this trickster. Somebody playing games, somebody saying one thing, doing another. This is not yet known, or this is being kept secret. So right now, I see that there was some kind of neglect going on, which I believe caused some kind of abuse. And there's a trickster involved. Now, this trickster could be known or not known, but right now this is in the secret position. So I'm leaning more towards that this trickster is not yet known and is keeping things secret. So now we're going to go in for the messages. Like I said, I will explain it all as we go. You have the messages, please, regarding Dylan Rounds, 19 years old, missing from Idaho. Ask for the messages, please, regarding Dylan Rounds. The messages. Okay. Oh. Okay. Now, let me explain this as we go, okay? These are now the messages, and this is the situation. This is the head. This is the end. And this is in between, okay? This is the main part of the situation, okay? And this is a situation. This here is going to tell us everything that we need to know as to what happened. This here is going to help clarify it and give us more information regarding it. So, right away, I've got something about assets. I'm believing this is over money. You see that there's houses, a house and a car and whatnot and a big dollar sign. Right away, I'm being drawn to the money. There's something about money. I've also got something about maybe some traveling, but there's something about money. I've also got the official and complying, okay? So, and the neglect. We got to read this as a whole, okay? So what I am feeling right now, because I have the abuse and I have this trickster, I also have some kind of neglect. When we put this together as a whole, individually they mean different things, but as a whole, I am seeing that there is a trickster involved, okay, that caused some abuse over some neglect. I believe that this was over money. So I do believe that there, as I'm seeing it right now, there is at least one other person responsible. He didn't just walk away on his own, is what I'm saying. There's at least somebody else responsible. There's somebody else in this mix. Now, from what I'm getting right now is I feel like this trickster was maybe promised some money or wanted some money. Now, I do know that Dylan was a farmer. So could this be that this trickster felt he was owed money or wanted money? And Dylan neglected to give that or agree to something. There's something official here too. Now, I know on the card it has like the police hat, but this can be anything official, okay? It can be an official, something official like a document, anything like that. But I do believe that this trickster felt Dylan owed him some money or he wanted some money. Don't forget, this is in between. We're going to go here with what we got to look into deeper. This is in between. The light tells me about bringing things to light. Truth, no lies. So I do believe that whoever this trickster is, maybe got into a physical altercation with Dylan, wanting money. I don't think Dylan was going to give that up. And I'm almost getting that there was some kind of neglect on Dylan's side too. Like he did something that he generally would not do, which caused this trickster to be able to do what he did. And I do see the abuse to me is some kind of fight, argument, the trickster abusing Dylan in some way over the neglect. So I believe he wanted money and Dylan was no way. So, or maybe this trickster wanted to work and something didn't work out. Maybe this trickster wasn't qualified for the job, or maybe he offered to help and then decided he wants money. And Dylan said, no, 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 man. Like, you offered to help? I don't know yet, but I see something along those lines happening. And the light is like truth, no lies. So, and bringing things to light. So I do believe that this trickster maybe beat him up, wanting his money. And then he was worried about Dylan maybe going to the officials. So he's gotten rid of him. I don't know. But this is what we got to look into deeper. Okay. This is the head. It connects this way, and this way. So in the secret position, again, we've got something about grandparents. So I don't know if and I got the grandparents with the thank you. So I don't know if there is something he may have said to his grandparents, but the grandparents could hold the key here without even maybe knowing it, because this is in the secret position, right? He may have said something to his grandparents about this trickster, because the grandparents are here with a thank you. So it's almost like, thank you for doing something for me, or listening to me, or helping me in some way, because there's a thank you. He's thanking his grandparents. But I'm also feeling like there was something that was maybe said to his grandparents. They may have information that they don't even know that they have regarding this trickster. Okay. But this is all over assets. So did Dylan maybe talk to his grandparents about this person and wanting money from him, or wanting to come and work for him or help him in some way? The grandparents have some information that I don't even think they know they have. Okay, so let's move these up, because we're going to go in for clarification now on everything. And I want to go in first on the situation, the neglect, the abuse, and the trickster. So I'm going to ask I just got a full body shiver. I'm going to ask my ancestors, please, for clarification into the situation regarding Dylan Rounds. Why is the neglect, abuse, and trickster there? Wow, there are a lot of cards that are coming out, you guys. I do feel like he's crossed, because there's so many cards coming out, and the energies I'm getting from the cards, I do feel he has crossed over. Let's see what comes out in the cards. Some clarification, please, on the neglect, abuse, and trickster. Why are those cards there for Dylan Rounds? Okay. Yeah. I'll put them over here for now. Okay, you guys. Just as I suspected, I feel with the situation, the flowers are showing appreciation. The flowers can mean a lot of different things, but I'm getting it with the neglect. Okay? Appreciation and recognition, which tells me exactly what I felt before with this trickster. Don't forget, we are reading it this way right now, okay? This is going to come. I asked for clarification on the situation. This trickster didn't feel neglected. He felt Dylan neglected to show appreciation or recognition for something. And I'm getting the feeling, see this help? It's like, buddy, I came here to help you. Give me some money. Give me some money. You think I did this for nothing? Give me some money. Give me some money. And when Dylan didn't do that, this trickster is basically saying, you don't appreciate me. You're neglecting, to appreciate me and recognize that everything I did to try and help you, or whatever this was. I feel this trickster went there, wherever Dylan was, went there, possibly even followed him. Because I see him going behind, like following. So this is what I'm getting. Look, I helped you out, buddy. And there was a big fight over it. And it was over the money. He wanted money. And Dylan, I don't think, was going to give him that. It's like, look, you offered to help. And I think there was a physical fight that happened. And I've got the trickster throwing him away like yesterday's trash. So yeah, I'm not feeling like he is still with us. I believe he has crossed over. And this trickster has disposed of him. I'm surprised that we didn't see. We'll see what happens up here. But with this, I see this as a huge physical fight. So I'm going to be anxious to see what comes out up here. If we've got the fire that comes out, which also will tell us about a fight, an aggressive, heated argument. It can also talk about a burning, but I'm going to be anxious to see if it comes out in this. It's going to mean this physical, aggressive physical altercation, because I'm seeing blood. There's going to be blood somewhere where he was. Okay, so like I said, let me just move my candle here so I can put these out of the way. We're going to go in now for clarification on the messages. Okay, can we get clarification, please, on the messages regarding Dylan Rounds, the assets, the official, the complying, the light, the grandparents, and the thank you? Can we please get some clarification on the messages regarding Dylan Rounds? Can we please get some clarification on the messages regarding Dylan Rounds? That rain, that this wanted to come out, so it was like about to fall out, so I'm taking it out. Clarification, please, on the messages regarding Dylan Round. Okay. Oh yeah, see. See? Do you remember what I said about this? Look at the secrets of knowledge. Okay. So, from what I'm seeing is he may... Okay, so let's start up at the top up here with this assets and the roads. Okay? So, I feel with this, because this is what we've got to look into deeper. I believe he was taken somewhere else. He was taken down the road. I don't feel he's that far from where maybe his farm where he lived, because I see him just being tossed somewhere. I don't feel it's going to be where two roads meet, and there may be, to me, this is going down a bit. So two roads are going to meet and they're going to go down a bit. I'm also seeing train tracks. So maybe where a road goes over train tracks or goes beside a train tracks, but it's down lower. That's where they're going to find him. And I don't feel it's very far. Okay, so we've also got the drugs and the official. We got the complying with the mail, and we got the neglect and the flowers. We got to read this all as a whole. Okay, I do believe that this, whoever this trickster is, was on drugs, had a problem with drugs. And I think that contributed to what happened with Dylan. He's coming back as a spirit bird. He's coming back to tell us. I do believe he has crossed over. Okay? Didn't comply with a male. This is a male trickster. So there's a male. This could also be two males. But there's at least another male. And right now I'm seeing it's a male trickster. I do believe that he did not agree to something. It had to do with money. This trickster wanted money. And it's almost like I'm getting like, you offered to help. But I do see a fight and I see blood. The cardinal is a spirit bird. Okay? Coming to bring out the truth, no lies. So I do feel that he has crossed over, and I do feel that this trickster is responsible because he didn't want Dylan going to the officials, maybe, to the police. But this was over money. He wanted the money. And Dylan did not comply with that. Nope, you're not getting it. Now, we're going to go into this secret here. You see this? With the grandparents, I got secrets. And I've got the thank you, and I've got the knowledge. I do believe that the grandparents know something. This could be something Dylan said, just don't tell nobody. I don't want nobody else to worry, or something along those lines. But whatever this knowledge is that the grandparents have, that's the secrets that need to come out. I don't even think they know what they know. Like, realize that they know what they know, because they have some kind of knowledge of something here that maybe they haven't spoken about because they don't think it's important. And I do feel that this is Dylan's grandparents, or the grandparents can also stand for somebody very much older than him. But I'm getting grandparents because he's thanking the grandparents. But I also believe that he may have told these grandparents some secrets or things that he didn't tell anybody else, but they hold the knowledge. There's something that they're missing regarding this trickster. So maybe Dylan spoke of this trickster. This trickster's a male. But that holds the key right there. I do see a fight happening because I got the abuse. I've also got blood. And I've got the help. Like, no, buddy, you came to help me. You didn't say nothing about wanting all kinds of money. This is over money. I feel that this trickster threw him away. I don't feel it's far. I'm seeing railroad tracks. So, and a road, maybe either coming over the railroad tracks or running beside the railroad tracks. But it's going to be where they almost like come together. And he's going to be down there. That's where he was thrown away. So let's go into the cards that came out while I was shuffling. I've got something, yeah, the genocide. Well, he was alive. Okay, so what I'm getting with this is when he was taken from, maybe I'm seeing the farm. When he was taken from there, he was still alive. this happened at a distance where so this guy had to have had a weapon or something of some kind. He did something. He had to have had, this trickster had to have had a weapon to make Dylan go with him. But I feel like when he left, he was alive. And this happened here where he was disposed of. Okay, let me read that at the end. Okay, you see this rain? The rain tells me something popped up. Change of plans, something popped up, something not going as planned. Okay, so maybe this guy, maybe he brought this guy or had this guy. I see this guy following him. So maybe he told this guy, hey, follow me. I'll show you where it is. Maybe you can give me some tips and tricks on my farm. Maybe he had a problem with one of his machinery or maybe with animals. I don't know what type of farm he had, but I know he had a farm. But this guy offered to help. And I see him following Dylan. So I do believe that he followed Dylan to his farm and then wanted money. Because when he left, I see him still being alive. The genocide happened at a distance. It's going to be near these railroad tracks where this road and railroad tracks meet. This is something popping up. So when they got to the farm, something popped up. The rain tells me about a change of plans. Okay, so this guy wasn't there to help him. I think this guy was there to rob him. Maybe thought, being a farmer, I know a lot of farmers here in Canada keep their money, and believe it or not, just little metal cases in their house. They get paid cash a lot for maybe if they're a chicken farmer selling chickens or animals or whatever. So maybe this guy thought he had a lot of money somewhere on his farm. But when he got there, there was a change of plans. You know, when you make plans to go to the beach and then it starts raining, change of plans. Something popped up. Something happened quick and changed the plans. So I do believe that maybe he incapacitated him here because I see blood and then took him a distance, and that's where the genocide. And I feel like this guy is going to be known to be, this guy is going to have a criminal record. I think that he's harmed people before. Okay, so this is a message to Dylan's family. He's saying that he is reunited with a loved one. Okay, so I do believe that he has crossed over. But I have not seen, this is comforting in a way, but in another way, I will have to do another read. Okay, let's go in for clarification on this. Because this could also mean that have some hope. I see that he's not here, but I could be wrong. He could be still alive somewhere. I don't know how long ago this happened. I'll have to go and see what other information I can find out once I'm done this read. But I feel personally in my gut that he's no longer with us. I'm going to get some clarification on this because this could also mean that he's going to reunite with loved ones. But to me, this is he's reunited on the other side with a loved one. Let's get some clarification on reuniting with the loved one. Can you please give us some clarification? Does that mean that Dylan is still alive and he's going to be reunited at some point? Or does this mean he has crossed over and reunited with a loved one on the other side? Clarification, please, on the reuniting with the loved one. Ooh. I had to get some clarification, please, on the reuniting with the loved one. Reuniting with the loved one, please. Clarification for Dylan Rounds. Okay. It is not giving me clarification. Because I got the justice, the trust, and the honest. To me, this is telling me to trust the justice, that the truth is going to come out. And to trust that they're being honest. Okay, so why should we be trusting in the justice? Does this mean that you have crossed over? We need to know, Dylan, if you are still with us. I'm feeling you're not. This could also mean justice for his crossing. So it's missing. That came out. There could be some justice missing. Okay. Something new, an illness, and a distraction. Somebody's causing a distraction. There's somebody new. I think it's this trickster. The mental health with the drugs. They're missing something. Missing. He's also missing. He could very well still be alive. This could swing either way. I am getting a gut feeling, and this is only in my gut, that he has crossed over. But that is not being verified here. So he could be being held because right now he's missing. But I do feel he's by these train tracks where the roads meet, by the train tracks. He's down there. So could he be being held somewhere? Absolutely. We would have to do a second read on this to get this. But I've got the genocide, which tells me that he's been lethally harmed. So why these have come out, I am not sure. But the trusting in the justice system to figure this out. And then when I asked for even clarification on that, we got the missing, something new, a birth, something new. That doesn't necessarily have to mean a birth of a baby. The birth can mean something new with an illness and distraction. So they could have taken him somewhere else. And he could not, when I get something like this, something new, an illness, this could be an amnesia, something along those lines that he doesn't even know who he is because of maybe the lethal. I'm getting lethal. But could he have been beaten up that this trickster thought that he was a goner and he was not? And now he just doesn't even know who he is because he was beaten up so bad? That could be. That could very well be, because I got something new with an illness and it's distracting. Missing. This is going to be solved. I got it here. But to say one way or the other than my gut and the genocide also tells me that this trickster has done stuff like this before. So he's going to be a known criminal. And I got that he was thrown away. So we will have to do a second reading. We're going to give it some time, and I will do a second read. But as it stands right now, he could be alive still. From my gut, I'm saying it's highly unlikely, but I have to trust what my cards are saying. So we will do an updated read. Give me about a week and we will get back to this and we will do an updated read and see where things stand then if he has not been found yet. Okay? So that is my read. Thank you for watching. If you do like this read, please click the like button right down here below. I've also got this fancy new button, a thanks button if you'd like to donate. Not necessary, but if you feel you would like to donate to the channel, my PayPal and everything is in the description of the video. But if not, the like, subscription, and sharing this out where you can is sufficient for me. Okay? So thank you very much. I will do an updated read in about a week's time. Until next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye for now.